Greetings, adventurers! It's Neon with Neon Bird Games, and welcome to Neon's Game Night. Neon's Game Night is a series I run where I hop into a game for 30 minutes to an hour, give my first impressions on it, and kind of decide whether or not it was something I would be interested in continuing playing at the end, giving a list of pros and cons, and just overall seeing what we think of the new player experience and our first impressions. Tonight, we are taking a look at the Steam demo for the game Knightborn, which is developed by Lunar Clan, and it is a multiplayer RPG offering a bite-sized adventure with classic MMORPG feel. Choose from 4 classes, explore maps solo or with friends, and enjoy straightforward gameplay without grinding, and experience dynamic quests and nostalgic 3D graphics. So I noticed this game on Twitter by kind of the beauty of the algorithm eventually showed me the developer of this game, and the style of the game just very much appealed to me. So I had been following the development of this game for a little while, and I think it's supposed to be coming out in early access pretty soon, sometime this year. So I'm looking forward to that, and I couldn't delay any longer. I wanted to see what the game was like myself, so we're going to dive into this demo today. So let's go ahead and create. We can create or join. Like it says, it's a multiplayer RPG. So it's not necessarily an MMO, but you can kind of do co-op, 4-player co-op type of thing and join a friend's game and stuff like that. But we can also play solo, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to create, and it looks like we've got a few maps here. Lyrendil and Colony Zone. Colony Zone is PvP. Lyrendil is looks like the PvE aspect. Yes, you are a Knightborn. You, as a Knightborn, are sent to the Lyrendil Island to recover a troublesome artifact. Lyrendil Island, a special map prepared for the Steam Next Fest demo of Knightborn. The map is for 1 to 3 players co-op play. I misspoke there, so it's not 4-player co-op, up to 3 players in co-op. And I'm wondering if the full release then has multiple maps, or it's going to be like different campaigns have different maps, or if there's just going to be one big overworld, and this Lyrendil is just the thing that was made to show off the systems and stuff for Steam Next Fest. So, I mean, that's what we'll have to find out. But let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to be offline, we're not going to be public, and we're just going to start. And, okay, there's no real indication that things were loading or anything. There's just now a screen that says begin, so we're going to do that. Alright, now that we're in, we can create a character. Looks like creating a character just mainly amounts to choosing between warrior, archer, mage, and paladin. What's a paladin? I really like the look of the character design, the style that this seems to be kind of going for, in my opinion, from what I've seen of the development on Twitter and just the art style here. It reminds me a lot of like World of Warcraft, specifically like classic WoW and the sort of older art style for Warcraft that creates kind of these sort of chunky characters that has this really nice stylized look to them. And I really enjoy that. It's very pleasing. I think we're going to go as the warrior. We're going to go sword and board to start this out. So we'll create. Alright, and we are dropped into the game world. Here we are, right off the boat onto an island in classic MMORPG fashion. I don't think you can... I think it's like a rule. You either got to start RPGs and MMOs either on a beach, getting off of a boat, or as a prisoner. Well, I guess that's not completely true because plenty of other MMOs do it differently. But you know what I'm saying. It's you know, it's kind of a thing, you know. It looks like there's some different camera zoom spaces here. There's completely zoomed out and one more sort of midway through and then all the way in. I kind of wish that there was a bit more in-betweens, like there was a full, like, selection of spaces all the way out and all the way in. But I'm not going to complain about that too bad. Our character looks really cool. Looks a lot like kind of like a Stormwind guard, actually. For those of you who don't know, I have been playing a lot of World of Warcraft Classic over the past year. That addiction has definitely got back hold of me. And so it's really nice to see games that kind of remind me of that. The controls operate in a similar fashion. You have a WASD movement here. You have right click and drag, moves the camera around. Scroll wheel zooms in and out. And I'm assuming left click is select things. So yeah, I selected that. Let's go ahead and over here and select this character. It's the Emperor's Messenger, huh? Now, how do I talk to you? Right click. Okay. Emperor's Messenger. By the name of the Emperor, you shall prevail. Okay, let's find the ancient tome then. Knightborn. All omens point to this forsaken isle. The artifact, the ancient rune of legend, must be hidden here. Your mission is to uncover it, no matter the cost. Go forth and may the light guide you. Very, WoW-esque quest descriptions that I don't know. It fills me with nostalgia to be in that kind of sense. Got some little like journal scratch sounds whenever it wrote it in the journal, and we have that up here. It looks like nope, that's a skill book. Okay, skill book. It looks like we got 2 skills. We've got Slash and Stun Hammer. Stun Hammer uses 25 mana, but gives us critical damage. I don't know if that's just an automatic critical damage or what. Basic defense, equipment. Okay, so I'm wondering if this means that there will kind of be like skill trees here to put either into a berserker build or a defense build for this warrior character. That's pretty nice. We've got our inventory here. We don't have any equipment, even though we're fully geared up here. And then we got a couple of healing potions, so that's pretty cool. And then the journal, we've got Find the Ancient Rune that has the quest text here. So that's all fine and dandy there. We need to, I guess our job in this island is just to find the Ancient Rune. So let's get to work here. And I need to fight something. My sword finger is itchy. And so let's go over here and let's see. Okay, I've left-clicked on this guy and nothing is happening. Can I right-click? Right-click is not doing anything. Alright, so I need to do that. Is there no auto-attack? Doesn't look like there's an auto-attack. Does tab targeting work? I don't... Well, the other guy is not really around, so... Keep hitting the slash button. Alright, nice and easy. Let's take that. We got 15 gold, 25 XP, the target is dead, and a pearl has been added. Very cool, very cool. Alright, there is no tab targeting. So you target with the left mouse button, and then you just have to use your, hotkeys. Which, it's kind of a bummer. I would really love to see an auto attack, sort of just for the basic attack. I think that would be a nice addition. I think that would kind of help with the sort of chill questing and exploration idea that the description of the game kind of seems to give. But no, I'm really enjoying this so far. Seems very cool. I love the style of the game, and I love just the atmosphere. The music has been pretty nice and sort of just calming in the background. It's a really good background type of soundtrack. And I don't know how much like off the beaten path there's going to be in terms of exploration, but if you've watched my videos at all, you'll know that I don't really care if your game intends me to explore. I will try to do my best to completely break your game by exploring places I'm not supposed to be. So, that's just me. What's going on here? There's some... Okay, that's weird. I can't go up this right here or right here, but I can't go right there, but I can go right here. That's weird. Some traversal issues here. Like, I can't go down this slope, but I can go down this slope. Odd. Anyways, that's not gonna make or break anything, really. There's another person that has a quest over there. I see the nice big yellow exclamation mark. Sure tell sign of somebody needing our help. Hello? Okay, you're good. You're a good guy. You came at me. You started charging at me a little bit there, and I got a little worried. So don't do that, maybe, and people won't get the wrong idea. All right, Grindor. Let's talk to you then. Oh, although it's weird, you do right-click in order to like talk to the quest guys. So I don't see why you do right-click there, but not when you are trying to attack and like start auto attack with enemies. Strange. Welcome, Knightborn. Okay. We can either talk, trade, or clear the camp from wildlife. Let's clear the camp from wildlife. These savage beasts of island hinder our progress. We need someone to cull their numbers. They carry pearls, which we can use. Bring me 3 pearls, and I shall reward you handsomely. We'll get 50 gold and 220 XP from this. From island creatures. Can we talk to you? Knightborn, your arrival is timely. We could use your strength. What troubles plague this island? One of my scouts stumbled upon this island. We reported a temple, likely brimming with treasure, but before we could reach it, the orcs descended upon us. They seek to plunder the temple. We have been unable to break their siege. Well, that explains the orc prisoner. Does it? Oh, I guess that's the orc prisoner. There's a whole ball and chain and everything there, too. That explains the orc prisoner. Indeed. We captured him skulking near our camp, but he remains tight-lipped. Well, he may still prove to be of value. Time will tell, I suppose. Was there another thing that we could talk to him about? Who's this orc you have imprisoned? Indeed, we captured him skulking near our camp, but he remains tight-lipped. Right. So that's the same stuff there. You can trade, can you? What do you got? Iron chest plate. Ooh, that's worth... It costs a lot of gold, though. And if we look at our inventory, we do not have a lot of gold. So, we probably won't be getting those right now. We do have one of the pearls. Oh, and... Ooh, that's nice. So, it had sort of a... I picked up that pearl, right? And a lot of times, sometimes in MMO quests, or like even in World of Warcraft, like you won't be able to preemptively get the stuff. Sometimes what the quest needs is something that's specific to that quest, and so won't actually spawn on the enemies until you have the quest. And so you can't like preemptively go out and grind a bunch of mobs and I will ultimately I already have these pearls for this quest that I just stumbled upon. But we did get one of the pearls here just by attacking some people earlier, so that's really cool. All right, let's talk to Derek. Selecting characters is a little bit finicky. I am Derek. Welcome. Trade. And you've got even more stuff. Some leather, more ranger-esque type stuff. We're a warrior, so that stuff is crap. It's doo-doo. Hello there, orc. What do you have to say for yourself? Fools. Talk. What are you looking at, fool? Okay. Well, I'm looking at a prisoner, you fool. Now, do enemies respawn? They do respawn, because those turtles are back over there. But we don't need to go back and fight the same things over and over and over again. Let's go out and fight some more things. Ooh, there's another quest over there. Got the quest dopamine in my brain going, ooh, there's a quest over there. I gotta get it. I gotta get the yellow exclamation marks. Alright, I'm really enjoying this so far. We're what, about 15 minutes into this video already, and already I'm like, ooh, this is good. This is really good. And sometimes that's all it takes is a few minutes into a game that you just know is going to kind of click with you. And so far, anyways, I would say that that's the case here. Because, you know, ultimately, like, sometimes I think World of Warcraft gets this, especially Classic, gets this reputation about being, like, sort of super hard or, like, difficult to understand or, like, hardcore. Like, oh, since it's Classic WoW, that's a bit more hardcore or something like that. It's really not. Like, WoW Classic is pretty simple to understand and to play, and for the most part, it's not like this. I mean, the raids and everything, I'm sure, can get a little bit, like, sweaty and all that stuff, but the main game, like, the leveling experience is honestly really chill. Like, that's one of the biggest allures of World of Warcraft, was that it was very accessible, very chill, and kind of cozy in a way. Like, you could just hop on and grind some mobs, complete some quests, gain a level, and, you know, like, you didn't really have to, like, put too much thought into it. You could just do it, and it was a lot of fun. And that's kind of like the central core of it, is they just made it so much more fun and polished than pretty much anything out there at the time. And this, I feel like, just kind of plays into those elements a lot. It's really cozy. It's really chill. Like, I'm not stressed out. I'm just going after these enemies here and just enjoying the vibe. And that really captures a lot of World of Warcraft feel to me, at least. Let's talk to this guy, Turoth. What do you need? Recover the abandoned goods? In my haste, I left some cargo on a nearby isle when sea creatures attacked. I barely escaped with my life. Can you retrieve the 3 boxes I abandoned? You can use my boat to get there. Reward 200 gold. Ooh, that is nice. I mean, we'll definitely do that here in a second, but can I talk to you some more? I am but a humble trader, Knightborn. Well, what brings you to this island? Pure misfortune. I lost my way. I followed other boats here, hoping for safety, only to find peril. And what do you have to trade? You've got a mix of everything. You've got some iron stuff. Explosive sword. That's cool. You need 1,200 gold for that, though. So that's quite a bit. Let's do some more fighting of the turtles. Okay, you can't move while attacking, so you gotta be kind of stationary. Uh-oh, we're gonna be in trouble. We're in trouble. We got our health back. Oh, I think we leveled up. And so that's what happened there. I was gonna say, we got our health back. Okay, they do respawn pretty quickly, actually. Alright, this guy is already attacking us. Alright, we've gathered 4 pearls, actually. Alright, and we got some gold. Alright, so let's head back to the camp. Alright, so the creatures respawn pretty quickly. Which is nice if you're trying to farm stuff, but it's not so nice if you're, you know, trying to just get, you know, do something and then get out of there. Alright, what is this? Why is this glowing? Register respawn point? Oh, yes, please. Respawn point updated. Perfect. Hello, Grindor. Oh. I have cleared the camp from wildlife, except they have respawned. Ah, you've gathered the pearls. Here's your reward, as promised. Perfect, and he's got another quest. What else do you have for me to do there, Grindor? Talk to our scout, Gareth. He'll give you more information about our status. Okay. Gareth. Scout Gareth has further information. Okie dokie. That must be that guy back over there. Cool beans. Very cool beans. Oh, there's another quest. Turath wants you to recover the goods he abandoned in an island. That was going to give us a lot of gold. Do we want to go try and do that? No, let's just talk to Scout. Let's talk to the Scout first. Easy to get sidetracked in these kinds of endeavors. Talk to you. I am Gareth. Welcome. Alright, I'm supposed to talk to you. Welcome, Knightborn. We could use your help. Orcs have founded the island before we did. They have a mass amount of units set between us and the temple. Okay. And, what can I do for you, then? We need health potions for a decisive strike against the Orcs. Trader Linar has the ingredients, but they are costly. Procure 3 crimson roots by purchase or persuasion, and bring them to me. We can brew the potions, and you may have one for yourself. That'll give us 100 gold. Ooh, very nice. What else do you have to say there, Gareth? How fares the battle? The Orcs fight as if this island is sacred to them. Their ferocity is unmatched. We are outnumbered. To turn the tide, we need health potions. Hello, potion seller. I require your strongest potions. Potion seller. I'm going into battle. And I need your strongest potions. Alright, Linar. Talk. Ah, Knightborn, what is it you seek? What are you doing here, Linar? I'm a trader, Knightborn. Where there is conflict, there is profit to be made. So you're here to exploit the chaos, then? I operate under the banner of the Guild of Merchants. Everything I do is perfectly legal. The guild ensures it. And you have no qualms about profiting from war? War and peace both have their markets. I'm simply a businessman navigating the tides of opportunity. Just remember, Linar, not all profits are worth the cost. Wise words, Knightborn, but in my trade, the only true loss is failing to seize the moment. Okay, can we talk to him again about crimson roots? Look, I require these crimson roots, but their price is so steep. A life is worth far more than mere coin, wouldn't you agree? Sleazy merchant. I cannot afford it. Then perhaps a trade. Another trader, Turoth, operates nearby. Kill him, and the roots are yours for free. Ooh. Why do you want him dead? It's not the man I despise, but the competition. Profit drives my actions, Knightborn. Your greed disgusts me. Then be gone, and take your sanctimony elsewhere. Why don't I just kill you and get the roots from your dead body? Ah, how amusing. Don't you think you won't need my services afterward? I'm surprised at the amount of, like, conversation happening here. I think that's really cool. I really like that. And so we actually have some choices here. Like, we could have just gone off and killed Turoth there. And, or we can kind of threaten Linar here. Although I'm not sure what, doing so would do. So you have some, like, actual choices and consequences, potentially. But I don't think we're going to kill him right now. You might be right. Of course I am. Okay. So, but that does mean that it might be beneficial to go and do Turoth's quest. Now, I wonder how many quests that we can have over here and tracked at any given time. There is another person over here. So let's... I gotta talk to him. He's got a quest for us. Hello there. Scholar Jorlin. What is it that you seek? What can I do for you? I believe the Orcs hold the key to this island's mystery. Slay 4 Orc shamans and bring me their brains. I will glean their secrets through my arts. That'll give us 100 gold and 600 XP. Why not? So far we have 4 quests tracked. Got 231 gold so far. That's not too bad. Oh, what is all those? Leather shoes, move speed. I guess we should equip some stuff then. Apprentice gloves. Might as well. Better than nothing. And can we move these over here? Yes, I can. Put those over there just so that they're available. Alright, so we need to gather the crimson roots. We need to... I think we should probably go and try to do Turoth's quest, potentially. What is this? That just popped up. I don't know if you can interact with any of these things or not. Doesn't look like it. I don't see any other quests this way, per se. The orcs are over there. So let's go back over here and let's go try and do Turoth's quest. And go to the island and fight some more and get those supplies. Ah, very nice. Uh-oh. Spider's after us. Spider has a lot of health. But thankfully, so do we. We guess in our sword and boarding. Yeah, auto attack would be really nice. Can we talk to Turoth about this other guy that he wants us to kill him? No, we can't. It's the main stuff. Well, unless like it's deeper into this. Nope. All right. Teleport to Turoth's Island. Okay. All right. Now we're on Turoth's Island. We can't see the other island from here, so this is like completely instanced. I feel like, unless that's it over there. I can't tell quite for sure. But we need to recover the goods he abandoned on an island. Looks like that's them. Got the glowing cargo box over here. Let's grab this then. Oh, that's interesting. So when I clicked on the box is, and this might be just like a little peek behind the technical side of things. The box was, labeled as a target. So by hitting it, we killed it, basically. The target was dead and it dropped the trader goods. So I wonder if that's like how they are able to do some of the stuff within the game, like actual like coding and everything like that, and having stuff work as quest objects and stuff. Potentially. Let's kill the turtle. Bye-bye, Toidle. Alright. Continue on this way. There's another box over here. So not too bad. I was thinking for how good of a quest this was gonna, or for how much money we were gonna get from this quest, that that it was gonna be a bit tougher. But of course, this is kind of low-level questing right now, so I guess it doesn't make much sense for it to have been that crazy. And also, this could just be the, the way that the game is looking to kind of add sort of a second route to getting the potions that you need, the Crimson Roots, because, it would send you to Turoth. So if you didn't find Turoth before, maybe you're like, okay, I guess I can go kill that guy. And you go over and you talk to him, and he's like, hey, well, I can give you this quest to just grab my goods from the island, and you get 200 gold, and that's quite a bit. So that kind of gives you an alternate path, maybe. I didn't play it that way, but who knows? That could be what that is kind of like. In which case, I think that's really good game design there. Alright. You know what? Just for the XP purposes, let's keep killing the turtles. Look pretty mean, turtles, don't they? Pretty mean looking turtles. Alright. Objective ready. Very nice. I am enjoying this a lot. I would like the environment to have a little bit more detail. I think that the character models and the detail in those are perfect. I think that's perfect. I think the environment could use a little bit more detail somewhere. I think they got the bones of the environment really well. Like, I think that the sort of more minimalist sort of assets to the trees and to like the rocks and stuff, and the base textures of like the ground are perfect. I think that's kind of what you want. It does remind me a lot of WoW in that sense. I just wish there was maybe a little bit more detail thrown in here and there. A few more bushes, that kind of thing. Yes. I wish there was some more UI sounds, like when you were to close out of things or, you know, click into things, that kind of stuff. But minor things, minor things. Overall, I'm having a fantastic time. Hello, Turoth. I've recovered your abandoned goods. My gratitude, Knightborn. I shall repay this kindness with something of even more value when next we meet. All right, 200 gold, 300 XP, and some leather gloves. Very, very nice. Didn't we get it? We didn't get the leather gloves? Trade? Can I sell you? Got 533 gold. We probably need to focus on the Crimson Root. Can I sell the pearls? Can you sell things to this guy? 10 gold. Yes, you can. Okay, you just have to drag it over into his inventory. I see. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. I don't want to spend money on... Oh, what is this? Oh, it drops it. I see. Max health 10. Armor 0.25. The apprentice ones gives me intelligence. The leather gloves gives me dexterity. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to trade these. Get those. 653. Perfect. Alright, let's go talk to the price gouger over here. Auto run would also be nice, by the way. Love auto run. Hello there, Linar, you freaking jerk. Trade. You have the potions. Okay, I didn't realize that they were actually 500 gold just in and of themselves. Holy cow. Okay. He does have steel. Alright, we have enough gold, so let's go ahead and buy them. Jeez. Alright, this guy is officially on the top of my shit list. You're at the top of my Black Book of Enemies, Linar. Price gouging Crimson Roots, taking all my gold. Pathetic. And don't I need to... 3 Crimson Roots? Oh, hell no. Okay, look, we gotta talk about the rest of these. Look. I'm not gonna kill an innocent man. I have an idea, and either you give me the roots or I'll end you right here. Alright, well, he's just gonna... Yeah, no, I'm not paying 500 gold a piece for this. And we might end up dying. We're gonna end up dying, aren't we? That didn't do much. Okay, well, we're dead. Alright. Okay, so we respond. Are they just hostile forever now? Did I mess that up really bad? I might have messed that up really bad. Now it looks like they might be okay with me now. You need 3 of them? Let's see, are they mad at me still? Yep, they're still mad at me. They're still mad at me. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Bad idea, bad idea. Okay, there is still a sort of an aggro range. So we could get back over here. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That that guy's after me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I think we could get this guy now, maybe. Well, it doesn't help when I forget to have him tracked. And I just used all my potions, so that's no good. Alright, I got the guy. I got them all. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. That's what you get for price gouging. In this economy, golly. Greedy business people. Alright, Gareth, I've got the roots. Don't ask me how I got them. Although, it sucks because Ooh, it gave me a steel sword. That's nice. You brought the roots. Here, take this potion as thanks. It may save your life yet. Alright, and he's got another quest for us. I'll take the Boots of the Wind. What else do you have? The Orcs bolster their forces using those tents. If you can destroy them, we can rally our troops and drive them back. Will you aid us in this task? Sure. I am sure I can do that. Let's equip the steel sword and the Boots of the Wind. Shoes, move speed, armor 0.5. So we'll take that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. New skill added. Boots of the Wind. Okay. Skill. Boots of the Wind. Gives you a speed buff. Apply status effect to self. Boots of Wind. That would be good with getting out of a place in a jiffy. That's pretty nice. Now, I don't imagine, like, we have more quests back this way. Like, just through going through this demo. I'm assuming that we just kind of keep progressing forward. Yeah, I don't see any yellow exclamation marks over there, so that's fine. That is fine. Alright, so let's try and either, take out the shamans or destroy the orc tents. I think that's what we can do right now. This is some more peeps. Hello, peeps. Another trader. Hello. You've got potions and a holy book. I don't know what that does, per se. And we can set our spawn point here. That'll be nice. So that's an orc soldier. The shamans are over there. They're level 4. Oh boy. I forgot that we are lower on health still. We have not recouped all our health. Is there a way to, like, rest and recuperate health? I need to at least get this first guy down. I might still be able to get this guy. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Leather tunic. Okay, perfect. Yeah, is there a better way to heal? Or do we just have to wait? I think we might just have to wait. Because there doesn't seem to be food, per se. Let's take the tunic and leather shoes. Yeah, no, those are fine. But we can sell these other things. Trade. Take that from me. Take that from me, please. Thank you. So, do we just wait? Is there a way to sit down and recover health faster? Because that's a lot of health to recover, isn't it? Oh, but we are about to level up. That's going to help us out. So let's see if there's some low-level mobs that we can farm to get this level up. I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That sounds like a plan. Spider, no problem. There we go. We've leveled up. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. Oh my gosh, would you look at the time? It's already been 40 minutes. It has not felt that long at all. This has been a joy to play so far. Absolute joy to play. I can definitely see, I can already tell you now, I'll be playing more of this. I'm definitely going to be getting it when it comes out. In early access, in the full release. Absolutely will be doing that. This also seems like the kind of game that could work really nicely on a Steam Deck. I don't know if the developer has any plans on making sure that it can run on the Steam Deck well and, you know, kind of optimize the controls that way. But I can see it being perfect for that. All right, want to try to get these guys one at a time. We don't want to get too overwhelmed. We want to just be whelmed. That's all we want. Perfect. Alright, I'll attack you too. Orc soldier. And down. Excellent. Alright. I might get in on a 2v1 battle here with the shaman. Because it doesn't look like we're going to separate him from the champion. Ooh, that's a champion. I'll let my... Ooh, here we go. Ow. Get him. Get him before the champion comes back. Perfect. Okay. Target dead. Iron Helm. I just need to kill them. Okay, I don't need to actually, like... take anything from them. There's another shaman on the other side of the tent. So we should be good here. My stun is almost ready again. Here we go. Take that. I've met mud crabs more fearsome than you. Oh, wrong game. Shaw, man. Uh-oh. Warriors here. Or soldiers already back. We're gonna need to do this quickly because we don't want to have those guys respawn before we can maybe get that chest and get out of here. Ow, alright, there's another shaman. Let's see if we can't take this guy out. So being zoomed in doesn't really work for the combat as well. Like, it gets finicky trying to click the targets you need to. Oh, when you're all zoomed in. And that guy's already respawned. I feel like there needs to be some adjustments to the respawn times, especially if you're playing solo, because this respawn time is ridiculously quick. Alright, and okay, now that guy's gone. The respawn times are ridiculously quick, and you can get overwhelmed like that pretty quickly. Just in a chain of like, okay, I killed that enemy, and now they've all respawned. And now they're starting to respawn after kind of getting a chain of aggressive enemies. Oh, okay, also, I didn't realize this, but down here it says we've got a new skill point. So there's some stuff that we can spend our points on. We have 4 points. I see. Okay, so we could spend points to get a Berserker, the Bloodlust, or the Thunder Slam. Thunder Slam is AoE. Defense is Apply status effect to ally its strength buff and give an armor buff for a short time to self. Let's do big damage. Berserker. And let's put it all in here. Bloodlust, a melee attack that it deals critical damage. Love that. And then Thunder Slam. AoE. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So that'll probably help us out too. Hello there, Scholar. I've done the duty. Fascinating. Their brains are not normal, even for the... There's some spelling errors here and there. Quite a bit. So, because Innocent, I remember, was definitely not spelled the way it needed to be. Fort, the Orc standards. Unless this is like... they're trying to give this guy a sound through the words, which in that case, I understand. I think it could be made clear that that's what is happening there. I detect conflicting emotions. It seems like they are under some kind of charm. You should question the captive orc and learn what he knows. Okay. The captive orc back here. How are we doing on money? We got 1,200 gold. That's really a lot better than I was thinking that we were doing. A lot better, as a matter of fact. We could also see if we have enough money to get some gear upgrades. Alright there, orc prisoner. I got some questions for you. Fools! Why are you here? I am here because you fools took me captive. I know there's something amiss on this island. You're not the only ones with eyes, Knightborn. I know it too. Tell me what's really happening and I might aid you. There's a cursed necromancer in the caves below. Every fool on this island is after his power. A necromancer? Why didn't you warn the others? I did, but they don't care. Greedy scum, all of them, thinking they could claim ancient power for themselves. Alright, well, I'll handle the necromancer. What of me? Will you help me as well? I said I might help you. It was only a possibility. Well, if I don't really want to let him go, necessarily, because that's going to mean I'm going to have to fight this whole camp. Because that wouldn't be very nice, would it? Can we talk to him? No. We can't, like, act on that. Because it's weird because they do give the sense that maybe you could act on some of these things. Ooh, we got an iron helmet. That's cool. Do you have anything to trade? Ranger's hood. Let's go talk to our guy down here. Turoth, I think is his name. Yeah, Turoth. Trade, what do you got? Ooh, got some nice stuff. I'll sell you that. Can I get some steel greaves, I guess? Because you don't have iron greaves, do you? No. But I'll take that. We have some gloves. What would be the best thing? Explosive sword. That could be really cool. Steel sword, damage 20, strength 3. So explosive sword might not actually be the best for us there. Let's just do that. I think that's going to be good for now. That should help us out. Almost leveled up too. Alright, we are going to be running out of time shortly, but I want to see if I can't destroy these tents. See what else we might be able to do here in this short amount of time that we have left. No, just run away, run away, run away. And so since this is a co-op game, so we're multiplayer, there is this chat box here. Hello. Yes, you can chat. That's nice. That's very nice. So we need to, like, destroy... Ooh, the tents have a lot of health. That's pretty intense. Okay. I'm getting PTSD by seeing this sort of beach, because I was thinking that, like, that's the kind of place where Murlocs would be. I don't want that. Don't want to fight them. Okay, this guy's after us. Let's try our new effects here. That did good. And we got our level up. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to take on this guy. Now this guy... just don't need to really use our AoE. There wasn't really a sound effect for this whole Thunder Slam. I think there should be, for something called Thunder Slam. Alright, stun you. There we go. Although we did get some tent damage there, so that's good. Alright, looks like we've destroyed one of the tents now, although it's still there. So. Uh-oh, this is not good. We're almost out of mana, too. There's a treasure chest there. That's nice. How many more mana potions do we have? 2? It's not bad. I think we're going to be able to make it. I think we're going to be able to make this. No, I want that guy. Oh, they're actually, like, following me in. That's interesting. I do want to get this treasure chest, though, first. Thank you. Iron sword, so not as good as a steel. I'm not going to use any more magical abilities on the tent, because that seems like just a waste. But that's cool. Those guys have followed me in. Like, they helped me. Did they come at because I defeated this orc tent? That's kind of what it seems. Yes, they spawn in after I defeat the orc tents. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Alright, we've got another spell or skill point to spend. I can't spend any more. I guess I could, but I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have put it in defense. I wish I feel like there needs to be a way to speed up healing, aside from the healing potions. Because the healing potions don't restore that much health, and we could really use, like, you know, food, like in World of Warcraft, or something that is kind of an intermediary, or like bandages, that kind of help you restore health in the interim, you know, in between big fights. Whereas potions, I feel like, are supposed to be a sort of last-ditch effort, like, thing. They're supposed to be sort of a saving grace, in my opinion, and not necessarily the only way that you restore health. At least in this kind of game, if you're sort of trying to simulate the World of Warcraft style. So, just my 2 cents there. Please don't have another enemy attack us. I'm out of mana. I'll take that, though. I'll hopefully get us. Alright, let's destroy this last tent. Come on. This guy's coming after us. I'm going to be able to get him. It's going to be tough here. I might have to use one of the potions. My last potion. Not good. Alright. Got the tent. Got the tent. Beautiful. Alright, so let's go talk to this guy. Wait, right? Who do we need to talk to? Oh, no. There, he's over there. Okay. Gareth! I have slain the orcs. I've destroyed the orc tents. I knew we could count on your strength, Knightborn. With your help, we've turned the tide. Thank you for your invaluable assistance. Confirm. Alrighty, perfect. And, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're just about out of time, actually. This has been Knightborn. Like I said, this has been being developed by... Let me check my notes here real quick. Excuse the... pardon the interruption. Knightborn is developed by Lunar Clan? Lunar Clan, and being published by Ultimate Publishing. So keep an eye out for this game. I'll be including a link to it down in the description below. You can wishlist it. You can... Oh, I need to pick up my sword. You can wishlist it. Keep an eye on it. This game is supposed to be going into early access soon. I'm definitely going to be picking it up and playing more of it. I've been having an absolute blast with this little demo here. And if the demo is just more, if the full game is just more of this, even just by itself, I could see myself spending a decent amount of time into it. So this game may come back up on the channel, maybe as a little Let's Play or just as another chill sort of game night video. But this has been Knightborn. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing, and let me know how I'm doing in the comments section down below. But other than that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.